Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be addressing a question I get a lot on Instagram, and that is what I thought of Fuller House Season 5. Before we get into that, just a couple of quick things I need to say. One, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. That lets me know that you enjoy when I do these types of videos. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe because I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers before the end of 2020. So if you could subscribe, that'd be awesome, and I'd really appreciate it. Every subscriber gets me one subscriber closer to 2,000 subscribers. So I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So if you guys aren't aware, I used to report on Fuller House, just like I report on Heartland, Manifest, and many other shows. I covered Heartland, Fuller House Season 1, 2, and a little bit of 3, but I really stopped after the 3rd season, and there's a reason for that. And a lot of you have been asking, what do you think of Season 5? Have you watched Season 5? Hannah, the second part of Season 5's out. What did you think? I haven't seen it, and I'm not going to, and there's a reason for that. I don't like the show anymore. I was a little bit afraid of this happening to Fuller House from the very beginning, and what happened is they relied too much on the Full House brand. And what I mean by that is Full House as a show, as a sitcom back in the day when our parents were growing up, was very, very popular, and still is. So when they created Fuller House, they relied specifically and too much on the fact that it was a spin-off of Full House. So they assumed, and by they I mean like writers and producers, they assumed that every one that watched Full House growing up would then watch Fuller House and then get their kids to watch Fuller House, and then yeah. But the thing is that you can't do that when you're making a TV show. Yes, Full House was very popular, and it still is. But that's because Full House is a classic. If Full House was airing today, I don't think it would be as popular as it was, back when it was originally airing. But because it was so popular back then, Full House has now become a classic. Every household has watched Full House at least once. But when they were making Fuller House, they relied on the fact that, oh, Full House was popular. Okay, Fuller House will be just as popular. And full disclosure and disclaimer, this has nothing to do with the acting of any of the actors or cast of Fuller House. The casting was phenomenal. The acting was astounding. It was every cast member, whether new or old, did a fantastic job portraying their characters and bringing their characters back to life. This video, and the reason I stopped watching Full House or Fuller House, has nothing to do with the acting. The acting was amazing. I just wasn't a fan of the story anymore. It seemed like they weren't trying to write a good story, in my opinion. To me, they were just, using the fact and kind of, relying on the fact that, these popular characters like DJ and Stephanie and Kimmy were popular in the original Full House series. So if you make a spin-off about them, then guess what? It's going to be automatically popular because they were popular back then. But no, that's not how it works. In order to make a popular show, you need to have good writing. You need to have good storylines. You need to have storylines that keep people entertained. And to be quite honest, when it came to Season 3 and 4 and 5 of Fuller House, I wasn't entertained. Season 1 did fine, and it was a really good show from Netflix. But that was simply because Season 1 did a good went over well and had a lot of viewers because it was Season 1. It's not that the writing was good. The writing was better in Season 1, but it's not that the writing was phenomenal. It was the fact that it was Season 1. It was complete nostalgia. Everyone wanted to see, DJ, Kimmy, Stephanie, Jesse, Joey, all of them back. It wasn't that the writing was fantastic. Like I said, it was better in Season 1, but it was simply because that these characters were returning. You can only survive, and you can only go off of the fact that they are popular characters for so long. After a while, the fact that they're popular characters doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you still need good story, you still need good writing, you still need new characters. New characters are extremely important. And I think they did new characters pretty well, but at the end of the day, they still relied on the fact that, this is Stephanie, Kimmy, DJ, Jesse, Joey, all of that. They still relied on that way too much, and at the end of the day, the writing, because of that, I think slacked off a lot. Especially when it became to the later seasons, when the writers and producers actually realized, oh, we're losing viewership. I wonder why that is. Oh, maybe it's because the writing actually isn't that good. Okay, let's try to come up with better writing. But wait, how do we do that? We've just been going off the fact that these characters are who they are, and they were popular back, whenever, I want to say 1980s, 1990s, originally aired. But guess what? It's a complete new generation now. Stuff that was popular back when our parents, or specifically people around my age when our parents were younger, is not popular now. There's better TV shows. There's better acting, in all honesty. There's better storylines. There's more dramatic shows that people love to watch. There's, at the end of the day, better writing is everything. And so that's the reason I stopped watching Fuller House, and that's the reason why I will never watch Fuller House Season 5, is because the writing, in my opinion, is not great at all. I love seeing DJ and Kimmy and Stephanie, and I love seeing Candace and Andrea and Jodie and, all of them all of those original cast, and John Stamos and Dave Coulier and all of them, but acting can only get you so far. And at the end of the day, writing is what makes a show. And I always say that in every video. Whether it's Heartland, Manifest, or Once Upon a Time, writing is the key to a successful show. You can have good actors, you can have top-notch actors, but the writing could suck, therefore the show will fail. Sorry. You can have the worst actors and the best writing, and the show will probably win awards. Just saying. So that's why you need to have a proper or a good balance between good acting and good writing. One cannot make a show. You can't have good writing, bad acting. You can't have bad acting, or you can't have good writing, bad acting. You can't have bad acting, good writing. You need both. But you definitely cannot have bad writing. Bad writing ends a show. And that is what happened with Fuller House, in my opinion. So, no, I haven't seen Fuller House Season 5. That's the reason why. Those are the reasons that I'm never going to watch Season 5. Or 3, 4, or 5 for that matter. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you think Fuller House was better in the earlier seasons or the later seasons? Have you seen Season 5? What did you think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And friendly reminder to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give this video a like if you enjoy it. It would really help me out. And likes are good for the YouTube algorithm. So make sure you hit the like button, please. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to go. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.